Ruben Amorim has finally broken his silence on Michael Carrick's managerial role at Manchester United, addressing the growing storm of criticism aimed at him on social media. In recent weeks, Carrick has found himself under intense scrutiny, with sections of the fanbase questioning whether he is the right man to steady the club. The pressure has been relentless. Every tactical decision, substitution, and post-match comment has been dissected online, often without patience or context. Carrick's calm demeanor has done little to quiet the noise. As criticism mounted, some voices began redirecting blame toward Amarim. Fans and pundits alike asked whether Amarim's past decisions and influence played a role in United's current struggles. Speaking publicly for the first time on the issue, Amarim was measured but firm. He made it clear that Carrick deserves respect for stepping into an extremely difficult situation. Amarim acknowledged the realities of managing Manchester United. Few jobs in football carry the same weight of expectation, scrutiny, and emotional investment from supporters around the world. According to Amarim, Carrick inherited a squad low on confidence and burdened by inconsistency. Judging any manager purely on short-term results, he argued, ignores the deeper challenges at play. He stressed that Carrick's role was never meant to be simple. Taking charge mid-season, with limited preparation time, is one of the toughest assignments in modern football. Amarim also pushed back against the narrative that Carrick has failed. In his view, progress cannot always be measured by wins alone, especially during periods of transition. He highlighted Carrick's focus on structure and discipline. These foundations, Amarim suggested, are often invisible to fans but crucial for long-term stability. Social media criticism, Amarim noted, has become a double-edged sword. While it gives fans a voice, it can also distort reality and accelerate judgment. Amarim reminded supporters that Carrick is still early in his managerial journey. Development, he said, applies to coaches just as much as players. Drawing from his own experiences, Amarim admitted that modern managers are rarely given time. Expectations are immediate, and patience is in short supply. He rejected the idea that Carrick lacks authority. Amarim praised his leadership style, describing it as calm, intelligent, and rooted in deep football understanding. Carrick's Manchester United identity, Amarim added, should not be underestimated. Few understand the club's culture and demands better than someone who lived it as a player. The Portuguese coach also addressed claims that Carrick was merely a safe option. He argued that such labels overlook Carrick's tactical education and coaching growth. Amarim emphasized that success at United has never been instant. Even legendary managers faced early turbulence before building something sustainable. He urged fans to separate frustration from fairness. Criticism is part of football, but personal attacks, he said, cross an unnecessary line. Amarim also clarified his own role in past decisions involving United. He denied having any direct influence over Carrick's appointment or daily responsibilities. Instead, he framed himself as an outside observer who respects the difficulty of the task Carrick has taken on. The constant comparisons to other managers were also addressed. Amarim warned that football is not a copy-and-paste profession, and every coach works within different constraints. He praised Carrick's willingness to trust young players. According to Amarim, that courage is a positive sign, even when results fluctuate. Amarim acknowledged that mistakes have been made. But he insisted mistakes are part of growth, not evidence of incompetence. He pointed out that Carrick has faced injuries, fixture congestion, and off-field pressure that would test any experienced manager. The narrative that Amarim should be blamed for United's situation, he said, is misplaced. Football problems are rarely caused by one individual. Amarim also criticized the speed at which online opinion shifts. One bad result can undo weeks of progress in the eyes of social media. He encouraged supporters to judge Carrick over a longer period. Stability, he argued, is impossible without time. Amarim's comments were not defensive, but reflective. He appeared genuinely concerned about the environment modern managers are forced to operate in. He reiterated that Carrick has his full professional respect. Stepping into the United spotlight, Amarim said, requires courage few truly understand. Amarim also spoke about empathy. Behind every manager is a human being dealing with pressure far beyond the touchline. He reminded fans that Carrick has never hidden from responsibility. Facing criticism head-on, rather than deflecting blame, is a mark of character. The former Sporting coach concluded by urging unity. Internal division, he warned, only makes rebuilding harder. Amarim's words may not silence critics overnight. But they add an important voice of balance to an increasingly heated debate. For Carrick, the statement offers public backing from a respected peer. In a hostile climate, that support matters. For fans, it serves as a reminder to look beyond results alone. Football stories are rarely as simple as timelines suggest. As Manchester United continue their search for consistency, Amarim's message is clear. Blame is easy, patience is harder, but progress demands it. Whether supporters listen remains to be seen. But Ruben Amorim has spoken, and his stance is unmistakable. Michael Carrick, he believes, deserves time, trust, and fairness, not the weight of collective frustration placed squarely on his shoulders.